Gonna blank
again,
that out.
it flowed well.
It
I
makes
know,
sense. What
you
do you
know.
mean? So this doesn't address that point at all. At all. But Kamui, the fact that Jigen used the paper towel to wipe his mouth instead of his Otsutsuki abilities to shrink it or Otsutsuki chakra just to blast it off of him is kind of like the same concept. He has basically infinite power to make his life more convenient, but he's choosing to go this harder route to
I don't
do it
think Jigen
normally.
could shrink the crumbs on his face
Why?
because he either needs to look at the crumbs, which I don't know about you, Oodie, but try to look at your chin without a mirror and let me know how that goes. Or he maybe would have to put his karma seal hand on it to shrink it with his hand, hypothetically, if that's a thing he can do. Either case, I mean, that's basically equivalent to him wiping his face at that point, though. So I don't think there was an alternative for him, really.
Well, what about the Ninshuu chakra blast? Same thing Kaguya was doing.
When did Kaguya? I don't know that he can blow off crumbs off his face with that. And also, Jigen slash Ishiki have never done that. So I'm not going to use filler art Kaguya feats and say that Jigen can do that.
Oh, you got me
Because
there.
remember, Kaguya in that arc ate Minato's flash to white jutsu. Jigen never ate the flash to white jutsu. So I'm not going to say he can do the same things.
Well, Kaguya did her blast before she ate the flash to white jutsu, but that's
I know. But she was in range of the flash to white jutsu, and surely that had an effect.
okay.
But I mean, obviously, there's the obvious. I mean, Kaguya has a lot of abilities Ishiki doesn't have. That could just be a Kaguya ability that we don't know about, whatever the hell that was.
Yeah. Possible. Or
Because
it could
again,
just be,
we've never seen
Ninshuu and an
anyone
Otsutsuki
else do
ability.
that.
I'm pretty sure it's just an Otsutsuki, but it's just Ninshuu. I think anyone can do it realistically.
It's not Ninshuu, Oodie. Do you know what Ninshuu is? That can't be Ninshuu. That could be a Shinjutsu or a Ninjutsu. That's not Ninshuu.
Well, it
That Kaguya
literally
wasn't
is Ninshuu.
understanding her opponents when she did that.
Well, no, it literally is raw chakra blast, which is Ninshuu, but that's fine.
That's not what Ninshuu is. Ninshuu is connecting with another person
And how do
through
they connect with
chakra.
the other person?
Chakra connecting, but Kaguya wasn't understanding anyone's feelings with those chakra blasts. She was just firing raw chakra. That's not Ninshuu. That's just firing raw chakra.
Well, yeah, that's Ninshuu.
No, it's not Ninshuu.
Why not both?
Ninshuu is specifically not supposed to be used for battle. It's going against Ninshuu.
It's Ninshuu chakra. And that was Hagaromo's version of Ninshuu
There's
anyways.
no such thing as Ninshuu chakra.
So what was Hagaromo doing to blast the trees down?
He was just Bro used the Chidori when he did that first of all, but that's besides the point. Bro literally used the Chidori.
Bro, you're looking at it the wrong
So,
way.
I mean,
Ninshuu doesn't have to be understanding. That's just what Hagaromo said. It's like calling someone on the telephone.
Oodie,
I'm
no, it
referring to the
does, because
electricity. You're referring to the talking.
Hagaromo invented the term Ninshuu. So
I
yes,
don't
it does
care.
need to be that.
Oh, yeah, just like Minato invented the Rasengan, right?
Yeah, so the Rasengan needs to be what Minato says it is.
Okay, so the Ashura just didn't have the Rasengan.
No, he didn't. He had the Rasen Bond. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. But anyway, but no, like Ninshuu is connecting chakras together and that allows you to understand each other. So Kaguya just shooting chakra blasts isn't Ninshuu. Like
It's raw
the
Ninshuu.
Ninshuu is specifically the connecting chakras thing. So just shooting chakra at other people isn't Ninshuu. Now, if in the process of doing so, she connects chakra with, Tenji, and Tenji understands her. Okay, fine. That would be. It's not that Kaguya did Ninshuu. It's that the result of her chakra blast resulted in Ninshuu. But the
Nah, bro,
chakra
you
blast
have a
isn't
simple,
Ninshuu.
single-minded view of Ninshuu. It's not just understanding, it's the freaking telephone electricity. I don't know how else to
Oodie,
explain it.
by your logic, Naruto and Sasuke performed Ninshuu in the Five Kage Summon Arc and Final Battle, rather than a Rasengan versus Chidori clash. They didn't use Ninshuu. Ninshuu happened because of the Rasengan Chidori clash, because their
Because of the
chakra is
chakra.
connected. That's what Ninshuu is.
Yes, because of the chakra. Yes.
Yes, it's because the
Yes.
chakras connect. That is Ninshuu.
Well, Kaguya certainly connected her chakra to those people. Just like Hagaromo connected his chakra to those cheese.
But but again, Hagaromo didn't use Ninshuu. He used a Chidori. Now, if the Chidori results in Ninshuu, that's fine. Ninshuu is just the concept that the chakras connecting. So what Hagaromo, when he speaks of Ninshuu and what he does in the arc, it's just he just connects his chakra with others, non-battle oriented, so that he can get the chakra connecting thing of Ninshuu. So that's, if you're gonna say I'm using Ninshuu, the only real way to use that would be to literally just grab someone's hand, connect chakras, and that's it. That would be the closest thing to doing Ninshuu or using Ninshuu. Kaguya firing chakra blasts. It's not Kaguya using Ninshuu.
No, you're only
She's
thinking of
using
the conceptual idea
ninjutsu
of it.
or
I'm talking about the
shinjutsu.
tangible application of it.
No, you're just saying something that's wrong.
It's the raw molded or unmolded chakra. It's the raw unmolded chakra.
No, that's the raw unmolded chakra is chakra. It's not Ninshuu. It's just chakra.
Ninshuu chakra.
There's no such thing as Ninshuu chakra. The same way that there isn't ninjutsu chakra. It's just chakra.
Well, that would be
used
molded
for ninjutsu
chakra.
or Ninshuu. No. Oh my god, Oodie, you don't understand what you're saying, bro. All
I
right.
clearly do. Oh, you know I watched the series,
No, you
right?
don't.
Okay, good. I'm glad that we
I don't think
agree.
you did. You didn't watch that filler arc, that's for sure. But
I watched it more than you. That's for
no,
sure.
you probably have, but you clearly didn't remember it better than me. But no, I don't know how to put it. Chakra is chakra. Chakra is used for Ninshuu. It's used for ninjutsu. It's used for shinjutsu. There's no such thing as shinjutsu chakra or ninjutsu chakra or Ninshuu
So what do
chakra. It's just
Otsutsuki have?
chakra applied in one of the ways.
So is Otsutsuki chakra different from human chakra?
That would be, so for example, is Naruto's chakra different
Oh,
from
interesting.
Himawari's
Oh, so
chakra?
it's not a yes. Okay.
But
Sorry,
it's not because, I mean, they
deflecting.
can be differences, but it's not because it's Shinjutsu chakra. It's, for Otsutsuki chakra might, let's just say it's 8 paths chakra or 6 paths chakra. It doesn't really matter. The point is, it's the special quality of chakra that allows them to use Shinjutsu. It's not Shinjutsu chakra. It would be Otsutsuki chakra that can use Shinjutsu.
So when Hagaromo gave Ninshuu to people and allowed them to
didn't give
use their
Ninshuu.
chakra.
He didn't give Ninshuu to people.
Yes, he did.
So you've already messed up. No, he didn't.
Then what did he do?
He gave people chakra.
They already had
doing
chakra.
So allowed them to. Huh?
Humans already had chakra.
See, this is the problem with the ending of Naruto. It's a
chapter
contradiction.
700. Which chapter?
The final,
ending of Naruto?
especially this filler arc, and actually, this is the problem with the filler arc, I should say.
Well, it's a problem with the manga too. Then Infinite Tsukiyomi still happens in the manga. Well, at least the God Tree.
I mean, yeah, it's all a problem because they say that Kaguya and Hagaromo gave everyone chakra while also saying that humans already have chakra. So the best explanation you can really give would be that Hagaromo essentially taught them how to use chakra, that would make sense. But especially in the filler arc, they literally say and show Hagaromo just giving people chakra. That's how they have it, which doesn't make sense if they already had chakra. But that's the
So,
problem.
two interpretations of it. My interpretation I've always gone with is he gave them the ability to use their chakra, aka Ninshuu, or this new interpretation
Yeah, but that's not what they say.
is based on that explanation. They have chakra, and Hagaromo gave him his chakra. You can do that.
So that works. I would be fine with, but the way they frame it is that Hawkroma just gave them chakra.
Well, the
But I
ability to
much
use it.
prefer they had chakra, didn't know how to use it. Hawkromo gave them some of his chakra, and that, in addition to getting his chakra, allowed them to use the chakra they already had. That is the explanation that would be the best, but they don't really say it like that in the filler arc.
Well, because, for example, Indra created hand signs. Once he did, anyone who used hand signs was able to mold their chakra into ninjutsu, regardless if they are someone who Hagoromo gave the chakra to or not.
Well, everyone at that point already was someone Hawkromo gave them chakra to, so you
Well, I
can't
meant
really say
across the
that
world.
last part. Hawkromo traveled across the world.
Okay, but
So
Hagoromo wasn't giving chakra to just everyone across his journey. It's only the people that actually followed him.
okay, and those are the only people shown using ninjutsu.
Oh my god. So, World War One, was that involved with normal people? No. The Warring States
Well,
era?
all those
No.
people could have descended in Naruto,
But that's not
could have descended
true.
from those people that Hawkromo taught chakra things to.
So only those 4 or maybe 5 clans descended from the Otsutsuki.
Well, but some clans could have descended from the random bozo Hagaromo gave chakra to, is the point. And so let's just say there's 20 people and they all start their own clans. Now you have 20 chakra using clans that all started with Hagaromo in their own way.
So, okay. What about nature energy? Wouldn't that already have been on Earth anyways?
It should have been.
Okay. So Hagoromo giving his chakra to people, they would just run out of it and they just have their normal chakra.
Well, see, that one depends. And that's where you get the lovely inconsistency of sometimes it regenerates and sometimes it doesn't aspect of things. And you
Yeah.
never know which it's going to be.
I mean, even Six Paths chakra doesn't regenerate, so can't even use that.
Yeah, but at the same time, like Kenkagu and Ginkagu get to keep Kurama's chakra forever. Naruto never lost his tail beast chakra, at least it's never said he did, no matter what. It just kept regenerating, allegedly anyway. Never said that it didn't. Um, and so on. So you never know.
So, okay. The tailed beast chakra could be different in the sense that they don't have a physical form. So, even if you separate a piece of chakra from the body of the Ninetales, I don't think that
I think
chakra
that is
counts
part
as
of it.
disconnected. It's still quote unquote internal, whereas Hagoromo's like exerting his chakra externally to a different source. Like Hagoromo is a chakra
Yes, I
source,
do.
whereas the entirety of the Ninetales is a chakra source. So if you remove part of the Ninetales, that's still a chakra source.
So while I would agree with that, the problem is that the Shinobi Alliance doesn't still have Kurama's chakra. It's the only problem with that. Kakashi didn't keep it forever. It ran out and it was gone.
Um,
Now you could argue it's only as long as Kakashi keeps 1% of it, it will grow back. But if he loses all of it, then it's gone. That end of story kind of thing. You could argue for that as well.
I mean, thinking of it,
But that'd
when
be really stupid of him to not just keep a 1%.
when
Like, bro, that's a
did
permanent power up. What are
Oh,
you doing?
I think Obito actually absorbed the Nine Tails out of Kakashi in the Kamui dimension, but that's the point.
Okay,
Or
but what about everyone else then?
could have even been in the Kamui Seal dimension for Kakashi. Okay. So, first of all, when did everyone else lose their cloak anyways? Wasn't it all at the same time?
They lost to like Naruto was losing his chakra, but then
Yeah, I
he
thought so.
reignited it, and then the second time I don't remember.
So, then what if they didn't lose it? It's just not theirs. So it's only when Naruto wants them to be. So like hypothetically, Naruto comes back and he just the fifth Great Shinobi World War happens against Jura.
Yeah, and he
Naruto
just
just doesn't.
redoes it. It's
Yeah, like he
possible.
doesn't have to connect with everyone again. He just it's already there. So it's technically not gone.
And it's possible.
Okay. Um.
Now, in the case of the Hagaromo people thing, I think that well, I think the best interpretation is he gave them their chakra. In turn, they learned how to make their own chakra, and so whether or not they kept his or not doesn't really matter. They have their own chakra now.
Well, no, I think the interpretation is that humans
But I
were
don't think they
supposed to
stay
have
like that.
chakra. Because I mean, first of all, like where did chakra networks come from, anyways? Like you, even if Hagoromo
I
gave them
know that's the
chakra, that
thing.
wouldn't matter if they don't have chakra networks.
I'll go ahead and like try to like look at this while we talk, and so I can find what I'm talking about because I'm pretty sure they like state or clearly imply that they just Hagoromo gave them chakra. That's the end of it. But obviously, I prefer the interpretations we're discussing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the fact that Infinite Tsukiyomi happened, either it's a contradiction, a retcon, or he gave them chakra and they already had chakra, or they just did have chakra.
Ninja Creed is probably the episode 464. I know, but exactly. It's like it wouldn't make sense for the Infinite Tsukiyomi's purpose slash the divine tree in general if they don't have chakra. Like,
Yeah. So something I'll say on Hagoromo's people, even if he gives them his chakra, he's not giving them genetics or anything. We don't need to go the nasty G word route. I'm just saying, like Kekkei Genkai, it's not passed down
no,
to
he's
them.
giving them energy.
The point, yeah, but Kekkei Genkai is not going to be passed down to them. So any branch families or anything that have Kekkei Genkai, that's not descending from Hagoromo's people.
Yeah, no, not from the random bridge people he goes to.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of those things where like, oh, the chakra becomes permanent within them and then that gets passed down. But at face value, it shouldn't in this case. It's weird though, because the problem is what with what you're saying, Himawari shouldn't inherit Kurama's chakra, but he's literally
Yeah.
proposing the possibility in the story. So it's like
Man, isn't that funny how I think Himawari shouldn't inherit Kurama chakra? Man, almost like that's consistent.
I think they should just pick an explanation and explain it.
Well, you're not wrong.